Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Nerd Dan here once again, and in today's video I am going to be doing another Doctor Who Reddit leak. Woohoo! You guessed it! Yeah! Oh, yeah. Well, basically, there's been a lot of posts on various subreddits recently about Doctor Who leaks, so as always, take them with not even a huge grain of salt, just a little bit, because chances are they are indeed fanfiction. But the whole point in covering them is just, it is fun. We get to, kind of get some speculation, mainly, some fan theories, some fan fiction. But nevertheless, you never know, it could be true. As I always say, that whole argument, Series 12 was leaked, certain parts of it ended up being true. So, you never know what could happen. Some leaks are credible, most are not. That's the way it is. So, yeah, with that being said, let's go and have a look at what Reddit is saying today. Alright, so here we go. The future of Doctor Who. I've come across some leaks for what may be coming up for Series 13 and forward for Doctor Who. So, number one is Sally Wainwright is going to be one of the head writers. However, the BBC is looking for a second writer who has worked on the show before. So we're getting that balance of old and new. Again, this isn't the first time that we've heard about more than one showrunner. But yeah, it looks like we are going to be getting two. I do kind of like that though, compared to the other posts on Reddit. There is like a balance between old and new, someone that is used to the show and kind of knows their ins and outs, and then someone that hasn't worked on the show before, maybe not being a fan as well, and someone that can approach the show with like a new mindset, like a fresh mindset. It would work pretty well, and I think a combination of the two would work perfectly. But anyway, let's move on to the second point, and that is there will be a 60th anniversary, but it will feature a previous Doctor in the lead role, most likely the 10th Doctor, with multiple Doctors set to return, and having Russell T Davies writing the script. Now this one, the 60th anniversary is kind of all up in the air at the moment, because let's be honest, it's kind of been a little bit of a wild one. I wasn't expecting Chibnall to leave next year as well. Like, yeah, Jodie. I mean, she was originally rumoured to be leaving this year, but obviously they changed the series around, so yeah, she's now leaving next year. It is kind of a little bit disappointing, though, that there is a good chance we won't get a 60th anniversary, but according to this leak, there will be. And Russell will be actually writing the script for it. Now, he has said on quite a few occasions, I believe, that he won't actually write for the Doctor Who television show anymore, just because, obviously, he had his time on the show, and I think even Stephen Moffat tried asking him back to write a couple of one-off episodes, and he wasn't interested. So, unless the BBC have put, like, a lot of money his way, or whatever they've done to convince him, I can't see him coming back just to write the 60th anniversary. But yeah, I mean, there is a chance the anniversary could still happen, but I can't see Russell being the one who has to write it. Okay, so number 3 is the 14th Doctor has not yet been cast, but the BBC is looking for a younger actor or actress to play the role, with an energy more along the lines of a mix of the 11th and 7th Doctor, a dark trickster. Okay, very interesting, but I do think, though, just to argue against this leak, the BBC said there was going to be an announcement for the next generation of Doctor Who coming soon. So, unless they don't actually announce who the Doctor is during that announcement, if that makes sense, I can't see them not having someone cast. So, yeah. I mean, unless something, is going on differently with that announcement, as I just said, yeah, I do think they have cast someone, or at least in the final stages of getting a contract signed, so yeah, but still, that would be a pretty cool way of portraying the Doctor. Anyway, move on to the next and fourth point. There will be a gap between Series 13 and Series 14, although Series 14 will not be called Series 14 when it airs, and will likely be called Series 1. This gap will be about a year, and the show will start airing in late 2023 to early 2024. Now, if you are still going to have a 60th anniversary special, that'll be in late 2023, obviously November the 23rd, I can't see them doing a series then as well. It would kind of be a little bit all over the place. So, I do think that if this is true, the Series 14 or whatever it ends up being called, we'll get onto that in a second, will air in early 2024. It just makes sense. Unless they do early 2023, like spring or something, I can't see them doing the 60th as well. So it kind of, there's a little bit of a contradiction there in my eyes. But Series 14 might actually not be called that. That's obviously going along with this whole new generation of Doctor Who announcement. That could literally just be the BBC exaggerating. I have thought about this, and it could literally just be them exaggerating about, a new fresh take on the show. Obviously Doctor Who kind of going for a fresh look for a new audience. I don't think it is going to get the same treatment as the Christopher Eccleston relaunch. I don't think they'll do that. Like, don't get me wrong, I think it would be a good idea, but I don't think they will. So yeah, I think we just need to be careful on this rumour. And the fifth point, so second to last, is that the 13th Doctor will get a regeneration scene, but we will not see the 14th Doctor at the end of it. The episode will conclude with a cut to "The Doctor Will Return" and fade to credit as the Doctor Who theme plays. Now, doing like an open-ended regeneration is something cool, and I guess it would kind of not technically be like the Paul McGann comparison I made yesterday in that Reddit leak video. And I think the whole point, if you are going to do a regeneration scene, I think that they should literally finish it. Like, they may as well just have the new actor or actress appear from this burst of regeneration energy. I don't really think it's wise to like just cut it off when the Doctor starts regenerating, because say if the 60th anniversary is obviously going to feature a previous Doctor in the lead role, like the 10th Doctor, so we potentially might not even see Series 14 till 2024. So it'll be around about nearly 2 years from obviously this last special that's going to be in autumn 2022. It'll be over like a year and a half, maybe even 2 years before we actually see the new Doctor. So yeah, I don't know if they'd be able to keep that cliffhanger going for that long. Again, I don't know, but I could be wrong. But for me, that sounds a little bit confusing. Either you're going to have like a open end and then have like just a new actor or actress pop up, like in the previous Reddit leak, that I would rather prefer. Like, don't get me wrong, I would like to see a complete regeneration scene, because obviously I'm a completionist like that. But if they are going to do something new, just have it like an open end or something like that for the 13th Doctor. And now the final point is that the Series 14 will be nothing like in the modern era, with the showrunners wanting to focus more on the horror, along the lines of Doctor Who audio dramas such as Scherzo, The Chimes of Midnight, and Jubilee. This is all I've heard, but if I come across more, I will post again. Alright, so this is a very interesting like bullet point system here, in terms of like, little points that have been made up about the future of the show. And I feel like there's a few things I want to talk about here. So, as I always say with Reddit leaks, don't look too deep into them, take them with a huge grain of salt, etc. Because there's a lot of times they are very contradicting. And this one today kind of makes me think that, this one, out of any of the ones I've covered recently, is very likely to be fake. Just because it just kind of contradicts itself there, and some plans don't make sense. Because let's be honest, if there is like a chance that Series 14, or whatever it ends up being called, does end up airing, say, late 2023, that's when the 60th anniversary could allegedly happen as well, because obviously November's later on in the year. So either they have a really short series that wouldn't make a lot of sense, or they do something else. It just makes you think, doesn't it? Like, would they actually do that? Have like that short gap of having a debut series and then have an anniversary special? So I think it's either one or the other for 2023, and then obviously whatever happens in 2024. But yeah, if they do stick with a 60th anniversary special, I think that will be like the only televised Doctor Who thing that year, unless they have Series 14 or whatever it is air in early 2023. But I do hope that from now on, though, I just want to add in my personal thing, is that the BBC actually do try and do like an annual Doctor Who release now, because I do struggle to see why why it's missing the annual mark anymore, like the annual release date mark, just because, you know, back in the day it was able to get loads of episodes out on a yearly basis. And I get, yeah, times have changed and stuff like that, but there's loads of shows that are able to do it. And Doctor Who really needs to, you know, get back into, you know, getting released on a regular basis. You know, get back into the spring airtime and stuff like that. That would be pretty cool, but I guess we just have to see what happens with that. But anyway, I am going to wrap up this video here. It's been a little bit of a ramble towards the end there, because, you know, I've got a few things I wanted to talk about there regarding this leak. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. If you are new around here, be sure to subscribe, as we are on the road to 2,000 subscribers now. And yeah, I might even live stream later tonight, by the way. I was thinking of playing some Minecraft, the Dalek mod to be precise. So yeah, leave a comment of what you think about that. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Yeah, goodbye for now.